Smalls. We are the second grade team, and I'm Miss Pendroy.
I'm Miss Borbo.
I'm Miss Rod.
And I'm Miss Samantha.
Today you'll be watching a video of Kid President, and he's going to be interviewing a lot of people explaining how they changed the world.
As you're watching the video, we want you to be thinking about one way that you can make the world a better place.
Same thing. The movies are down there.
You literally have 2 copies of Frozen.
Yes. 2 copies, not just one. You never know. You never know when you might need another.
Welcome, Kid President Robbie Novak.
I wasn't here 50 years ago, but I hope to be in the next 50 years.
Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time. Make Selma, Alabama a better city. Now is the time.
From the early days of Civil War to the Civil Rights era, Selma, Alabama has been a key place in American history, and that's where we're headed.
In March of 1965, thousands of Americans from all over the country gathered in Selma, Alabama. They marched 54 miles to the state capital in Montgomery to dramatize the extent of racial injustice in that state and throughout all the Deep South.
One of the people we're going to be meeting is a woman by the name of Miss Joanne. She marched with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., John Lewis, lots of other brave men and women, and she was only 11 years old. Hey, look, there's the bridge.
Wow. So you mean you're a kid who cross this bridge every single day?
Yeah.
That's insane.
And you're going to get to meet some of them.
So I got to meet a group of kids who call themselves the Hope Dealers. They're dedicated to making their community better by creating music videos.
Don't let your loved ones down, alright?
Even doing their own radio shows. They're always making a difference, no matter what they're doing. I was a bit rusty on the drum kit, but I played it anyway, which was a bad idea. Then Miss Jaria, she showed me up. The kids and Miss Jaria, they're always up to something good.
This literally used to be a bathroom. Me and the kids literally out.
It was inspiring to see all the things that they were doing. They showed us around their community, welcomed me and Brad in like family. Before this, everything I'd ever seen about Selma has been like in an old photo, always related to the past. But these kids showed me where they live, now. It's their home. It's a place they can be themselves and just have fun. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have gotten in that swing. It took me way too long to get out. Everywhere we went, there were people doing something to make their town better for kids. The Edmondite mission let us tag along with a group of kids, getting a sneak peek of their brand new community center.
Well, we're just basically having some fun.
This entire place is a work in progress. And soon it'll be a place for kids and families of Selma to dream big dreams.
1, 2, 3,
When it came time to meet Miss Joanna Bland, I started getting a little nervous. But as soon as I met her, she put me at ease real quick.
So Robbie, you just focus on having a conversation with your friend here and ask her anything you want. Within reason.
Yeah, within reason. What was it for you, like when you walked, when you marched, when you were so young? Like, what was the experience?
Well, I really didn't know what we were marching for when I first started marching. There's a drugstore on Broad Street called Carter's Drugstore. It's still there today. But in the 60s, it had a lunch counter. And I wanted to sit at the lunch counter, but my grandmother said I couldn't. She said colored children, that's what we were called in, can't sit at the counter. But it didn't stop me from wanting to sit at that counter. Every time I pass by, I see those white kids spinning around on those stools, licking those ice cream cones, and I'd wish it was me. One day we were on Broad Street in front of Carter's Drugstore, and my grandmother was talking to one of her friends, and I was doing what I always do, peeping that window. This particular day, my grandmother noticed, And she leaned over my shoulder and she pointed through the window to the counter. She said, when we get our freedom, you could do that too. I became a freedom fighter that day. I wanted to sit at that counter.
You were 11 years old when you marched.
It was exciting. People were there who didn't look like us. White people were there, and, Latino people were there, Jewish people were there. At one time, I thought every kid in the United States was doing the same thing that I was doing here in Selma. Marching, even going to jail, seeing these people. So everybody, I didn't have anything to compare it to. So I thought it was happening all over the world.
What can we do today?
All young people ask me that. I do know you should be doing something. I don't know how to make you a roadmap to get to where we need to go. I think all young people, including you, should imagine what type of world you want just the people you love, just your circle of love to live in. And then you should try to work toward that.
We all have a duty to make sure the world keeps dreaming of better things. Keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep dreaming.
You're the ones. You're the ones we've been waiting for. It's every generation's responsibility to make the world a better place than they found it.
Man, we've been in some wild places.
How did it feel to be surrounded by so much history?
Very surreal, like, kind of like in your mind, you can't believe it. You're like, this really happened here.
At the same time, though, you were surrounded by, like, kids doing stuff now.
Well, it's very important to learn things from the past, but it's really important that we do things now in the future.
I think that's the secret. Let the past teach us so we can do something right now. Are we there yet? Huh? We got stuff to do.
Graders showing how they will change the world. Please share with your teacher on how you will change the world.
I can change the world just by dreaming and dreaming. In 2022, it's gonna be a new year for everyone. I'm going to start dreaming at night. Whenever I go to sleep, I'm gonna start dreaming. Dreaming, and dreaming. After all this COVID and virus vaccine stuff is gone. That's it. Thank you.
I will change the world by making it a better and cleaner place. Bye. I want to change the world that people can be safe, respect, and help other people that need help. Hello guys, my name is Henry. And we have to do I can help the world by taking out trash, putting trash into trash cans, and washing dishes, helping my family. And what would you do? And that was my options for today. And what to change the world is being nice and care. If you're being mean, you're respecting the rules and breaking the rules. If you are different colors, then that doesn't matter. It still changes. Whether if you are black or white, it still matters. And you have to be really caring for other people and helping them. If you don't, you're breaking the rules.
I will change the world by being kind and giving back to the community.